Pickup trucks should be dependable workhorses built to handle demanding tasks day after day. But right now, some of the most popular trucks on American roads are becoming costly mistakes. This assessment comes from hundreds of thousands of owner reports on Consumer Reports, NHTSA complaints, and owner forums. Today, we're examining 12 pickup trucks you should avoid buying in 2026. Number 12. Ford F-150 PowerBoost Hybrid. America's best-selling truck sounds like a safe bet, right? Wrong. When you combine a hybrid system with Ford's already troubled 10R80 transmission, you create a reliability disaster that leaves owners with $70,000 trucks stuck in service bays. Ford claimed they resolved the notorious transmission problems with an updated CDF drum in late 2022. They didn't. Owners of 2024 and 2025 models continue reporting identical, harsh, shifting, clunking, and shuddering. One Reddit owner experienced complete transmission failure at just 4,900 miles with a malfunction warning. The PowerBoost contains complex electrical modules controlling everything, and they're failing at alarming rates. Gateway module and gearshift module failures can trap you in park or deliver that terrifying "stop safely now" message while driving. Number 11. Ram 2000, 500 and 3500 HD. Heavy-duty trucks built for serious work should be reliable, but Ram's HD lineup has become a reliability catastrophe, with 3 devastating issues that can leave you stranded. The biggest nightmare involves the high-pressure fuel pump on the 6.7 liters Cummins. This component can fail suddenly and completely, stalling the engine without warning. Imagine hauling a massive trailer down the highway when your $80,000 work truck simply dies. No power, no warning. Just dead. Beyond inconvenient, it's dangerous. Then there's the fire risk that's even more terrifying. These trucks have a major defect involving the transmission dipstick tube. Fluid leaks from the tube and contacts hot engine surfaces, leading to spontaneous fires in the engine compartment. We're talking flames erupting while you're driving, forcing owners to abandon their trucks roadside. Finally, there's the TIPM, Totally Integrated Power Module. When this electrical brain fails, your truck becomes possessed. The vehicle stalls, exterior lights malfunction, power windows refuse to work. The TIPM controls virtually everything electrical, and when it malfunctions, it creates cascading problems that dealerships struggle to resolve. Number 10. Toyota Tundra iForce. This shocked long-time Toyota owners because when people buy a Tundra, they're buying proven reliability, and this generation shattered that trust. The biggest issue involves the new twin-turbo V6. Early engines were manufactured with machining debris left inside the block, metal shavings that entered the oil system. The result: main bearing failures, seized engines, and complete motor replacements, sometimes under 20,000 miles. Toyota issued recalls, but once an engine suffers debris damage, there's no partial fix. It requires rebuilding or replacement. Additionally, 2025 owners still report random warning lights, infotainment freezes, and brake and steering issues. Not catastrophic individually, but completely unacceptable on a $70,000 truck. This isn't the old dependable Tundra. It's a first-generation powertrain with genuine growing pains. Number 9. GMC Sierra 1500. GM has manufactured V8s forever, right? So when their flagship 6.2 liters engine starts failing in brand new trucks, something went seriously wrong. GM issued a nationwide stop sale order on nearly 600,000 trucks because of catastrophic engine failures. The problem: incorrectly manufactured crankshafts and connecting rods. We're discussing sudden engine seizure or complete detonation while driving. It gets worse. GM's dynamic fuel management system uses complex lifters that collapse, especially in stop-and-go traffic. When a lifter fails, it bends push rods and destroys the camshaft. Owners report requiring this repair multiple times. We're discussing invasive, expensive engine work on trucks that should be rock solid. Then there's the transmission shudder plaguing these trucks for years. The 10-speed simply can't shift smoothly, and dealers keep applying software updates, hoping something works. This is GM's bread and butter, their core V8 truck, and they can't master the basics. Number 8. Chevrolet Silverado. Same truck, same disasters. The Silverado shares every problem with its GMC Sierra twin, that catastrophic 6.2 liters V8 with incorrectly manufactured crankshafts, the dynamic fuel management lifters that collapse and destroy your camshaft, and the 10-speed transmission that shudders constantly. The only difference is the bow tie on the grille. Everything else, the engine failures, the transmission problems, the frustration, it's identical. GM doubled their reliability problem across 2 nameplates. Number 7. Hyundai Santa Cruz. The Santa Cruz isn't really a truck, and the problems prove it. This is basically a tall Tucson with a tiny bed, and Hyundai's dual-clutch transmission can't handle even that. The 2022 to 2023 models are absolute nightmares. Owners report complete loss of power while driving. We're discussing stop safely immediately, warnings on the highway with 0 acceleration. Hyundai issued a recall for 2022 models due to transmission oil pump failure, but mysteriously excluded 2023 seconds, even though nothing changed. The dual-clutch transmission judders, hesitates, slips, and then completely fails. Some owners report transmission replacements twice before 20,000 miles. When dealers can't duplicate the problem, they send you home until it fails catastrophically. Then there's the electrical system malfunctioning, infotainment freezing, false safety alerts constantly, and climate control issues. Plus, that small bed and mediocre base engine mean it's insufficiently capable of being a real truck. The Santa Cruz represents Hyundai attempting to play in the truck market without understanding what truck buyers actually need. Number 6. Jeep Gladiator. The Gladiator tries being a Wrangler with a bed, but that combination created a reliability disaster with 3 major problems Jeep hasn't fixed. First, the Pentastar 3.6 liters lifter tick. The rocker arms fail prematurely, sending metal debris through your oil system that grinds down the camshaft. Owners report engines sounding like diesels before complete cam failure. There's a class action lawsuit over this, and Jeep's solution is to replace failed parts with identical defective components. Then there's death wobble, violent, uncontrollable front end, shaking above 40 miles per hour. Jeep issued a settlement extending the warranty to 8 years or 90,000 miles, revealing how widespread this is. Steering stabilizers fail at 11,000 miles. Ball joints wear out before 100,000 miles. Finally, auxiliary battery drain leaves owners stranded. Both batteries fail within 25,000 miles, and dealers won't replace them unless they are completely dead. When your rugged off-road truck needs constant battery maintenance just to start, you have a serious problem. Number 5. Tesla Cybertruck. This was hyped as indestructible. In reality, it's fragile in all the wrong ways. Let's start with the most alarming issue, the accelerator pedal recall. Early Cybertrucks had pedals that could slip and get stuck at full throttle. That's not a glitch. That's a nightmare scenario. Then, there's the software dependency. This truck relies almost entirely on steer-by-wire and brake-by-wire systems. When sensors or software malfunction, and they do, the truck can lose steering, braking, or completely shut down. Owners report vehicles getting bricked over software faults. The structure isn't immune either. Under hard off-road use, there are reports of stress cracks in the frame, and the stainless steel body panels are already showing surface corrosion and staining, which was never supposed to happen. The Cybertruck isn't finished. It's a rolling experiment being tested on owners. That explains why over 10,000 Cybertrucks sit on lots with no buyers. Number 4. GMC Canyon. The Canyon looks rugged and capable, but reliability tells a different story. The primary problem involves electronics and false safety activations. Owners report the truck's safety systems, especially automatic emergency braking, slamming on brakes for no reason. You could be cruising down the highway with nothing ahead, and suddenly, the truck jerks to a stop like it detected a brick wall. Then there are engine wiring issues. The harness can rub against hot components, causing chafed wiring, leading to weird no-start conditions and erratic engine behavior. That's not a random hiccup. That's a systemic design flaw, leaving owners stranded. The GMC Canyon earned a 1 out of 5 predicted reliability score from Consumer Reports. That's the worst possible rating. Number 3. Chevrolet Colorado. The Colorado shares every issue with its GMC Canyon twin. That terrifying phantom braking system slams brakes at highway speeds. The troublesome 2.4 liters turbo with carbon buildup and wiring harness problems and infotainment systems brick themselves. Consumer Reports gave both trucks a 1 out of 5 reliability rating. GM recalled over 57,000 of these trucks for false emergency braking. Even after the fix, owners report the system became more sensitive and throws false alerts constantly. The only difference is the grill badge. The reliability disaster is identical. Number 2. Rivian R1T. Rivian was supposed to be the Tesla killer in the electric truck space. Instead, they delivered a vehicle that randomly bricks itself after software updates, leaving $90,000 trucks completely inoperable in driveways across America. The bricking incidents are terrifying. Owners report charging overnight, unplugging in the morning, and 2 hours later, the entire vehicle locks up and shuts down. No doors, no screens, no way to drive it. Even worse, some owners report smoke entering the cabin from electrical failures under the center console while driving. Beyond software disasters, the build quality is shockingly bad. Massive panel gaps, misaligned hoods, and leaky seals, letting moisture into the cabin. This is supposed to be a premium electric truck. Consumer Reports ranked Rivian near the bottom for brand reliability, scoring just 14 out of 100. When your $90,000 adventure vehicle can be bricked by a software update and leave you stranded with no recourse, that's not innovation. That's a beta test you paid to participate in. Number 1. Ram 1500 Hurricane. This was supposed to be a bold reboot. New engine, new tech, new energy. Instead, it's become one of the most regrettable trucks you can own. The core issue starts with the new Hurricane twin-turbo inline-6. Sounds great on paper, but in reality, it's plagued by electrical and sensor failures that are anything but minor. We're discussing electrical architecture, malfunctions that kill the battery, or throw random error codes, fuel pump and sensor failures that drop power or send the truck into limp mode, and in some cases, catalytic converters melt under heavy load, especially in high-output trims. Owners report check engine lights within the first few weeks, dealers replacing modules repeatedly with no clear fix in sight. What makes this worse is the transmission around it. While the ZF 8-speed is solid hardware, it depends on surrounding electronics. When those fail, even a great transmission can't save you. This was supposed to be the revolution for Ram. Instead, it feels like a first-year product with too much ambition and insufficient reliability. So there you have it. The 12 pickup trucks you should absolutely avoid in 2026. What truck would you never buy? Drop it in the comments below.